Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. It is September the 8th. Unfortunately, we had to take a week off from hiking this week. We didn't get any trail footage, but that's okay. We had some more important things to take care of, and that we did that. We want to give a shout out to Green Devils, who enacted the mercy rule again this week and put a whipping on the visiting team. Really proud of them and my cameraman Chelsea with the work she did with the color guard. So big shout out to those guys. Now, since we didn't get the chance to do a video on the trails this week, we wanted to talk about first aid. Keep the trails interested and let you guys kind of see what we have, specifically first aid kits. What we have, a very simple system here. We're going to go over it, kind of give you an idea of what we carry, what's important in it, and why you should carry one. So stay tuned right after the break, and we will be right back with you going over first aid. Thanks. Great, welcome back. So we moved indoors to get out of the mosquitoes and the bugs. We will discuss first aid. This is our first aid kit. Plastic box we got from Walmart, has dividers on the inside. It's a great little kit, but you notice it's empty. That's because I didn't want to be lugging this hard plastic box around in my backpack. So I got on looking online and I found this little bag. It is a Molly top system bag used by the military. I chose bright orange so it's easy to find. Came with a little Velcro Red Cross label on it, so it's perfect for us. It wasn't very expensive. Get online, check it out if you want one. Now, with any first aid kit, if you are not an EMT, like most of us aren't, you may just have just a little bit of basic information on first aid. Well, our kit came with a first aid guide. Now, I'm lucky enough to have an LPN in my life. My lovely wife, and she covers a lot of the first aid stuff. Believe it or not, she's the one that keeps calm when things just starts getting crazy. But this covers treatment and symptoms from different things: bleeding, burns, electric shock, drowning. It gives you some treatment ideas also. It gives you a place to put some information on the back for important numbers. Now you can customize these to be your wife, your kids, your grandparents, your mother, father, whoever. This one is specific for in-home use only. So, but you can make that for however you want. Next thing we have a glow stick in our kit. In the event that we're trapped out overnight, we don't, for some reason, don't have a headlamp or our batteries die, we can still generate some kind of light to get us set up so that we can establish a camp. Okay, we have a handful of different little non-aspirin onesies and 2-packs here. Antacid, little aspirin pills, non-aspirin. We got poison oak and sumac, and a poison ivy cleanser towelette. Burn cream, sterile lancets for splinters and things like that. Great little things to have. Tongue depressors. These are little things that you can use for a splint or anything like that. If you don't want to buy them or steal them from your doctor's office, use popsicle sticks. Perfect for that. Sterile stretch bandage you can use for a sling, covering an eye wound, wrapping around the body. This is 4.1 yards, it's 3 inches wide. It comes sterile. You can buy these at the drugstore if it don't come in your kit. We carry a fairly good sized pack of gloves for personal protection from fluid and blood-borne pathogens. Excuse me. Q-tips, cleaning small wounds. Band-aids, different size wounds. They're great little have. Tweezers. Get a splinter or a thorn, you can't get it out, get a tick, you can get in there and get real close. We have different size gauze bandages from 4x4 inch to 2x2 inch. We have antiseptic towels. These things are worth their weight in gold. Not only do you use them to clean wounds, but you can also use them to clean your hands after a meal or whatever if you're not near a water source. Open wounds. We have a abdominal patch. This is a 5x9 inch patch. It opens up. It is sterile. We use it to cover abdominal wounds. Something happens, you fall down, trip, fall over a stick, it goes into your side or a friend's side. You can cover that wound up completely and help control the bleeding. We also have a a couple different sizes ace bandages, some tape, and rounding off our first aid kit, we have a CPR mask. All right, this is used to administer mouth to mouth. Some people, you don't want to put your mouth over theirs. Don't blame you. We got ours from my wife's nursing school. She came in her nursing kit when she enrolled, and it never got used other than practice. If it is used, it can be easily cleaned. It's a very soft latex type rubber surface, and it can be used to breathe into the hole. It has a backflow prevention, keep air from coming back out. It has an adapter on it to connect oxygen to, and a piece you can put a bag onto it if someone is intubated with it. Now, like I said, that's a Cureplex type mask. Handy little device. Don't need it, but if we ever need it, we've got it. I'd rather have something and not need it than to need it and not have it when it comes to first aid. One last little item that I like to put in my bag. You've seen these all over everywhere. This is a paracord bracelet. I made this one myself. It is a simple clip. Nothing fancy. It's bright orange. That is by design because I want it to be seen and noticeable. We are coming up on hiking seasons coming up in the fall, which also is hunting season. So we want to be seen when we're out in the woods. The good thing about paracord, a lot of people have seen these bracelets and don't understand the value of it. What this thing holds inside of it, this outer orange shell, inside is 7 individual white strands. These can be used for anything. Stringing up a tent, tarp, or any kind of rain shelter to get you out of the elements. It can be used for fishing line. It can be used for a multitude of things. These are handy little tools to have. Never leave the house without mine. It is nothing more than just a small bracelet. So, going over my system, I want you to take a look into what's in your kit. If you don't have one, get one. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought about the video. Tell us what's in your bag. I would love to hear your all's input and what you have in your first aid kits. Our kit is not inclusive. It is not exclusive. You can make your kit however you want to fit your needs. We have this very kit in our bag for our hikes, and we have one just like it in our home that we went out and purchased. One thing that I would add that we don't have in this kit though is a instant freeze bag. This is a bag. This is a small pack. You pop it, shake it. It gets really cold really quick. It helps with swelling. We used ours about 5, 6, maybe 7 weeks ago on a hike. We had a group of friends out, and one of the hikers hurt their ankle, and we used it to try to keep the swelling down. We wrapped our bandages around her. We had her good to go. Now, if we hadn't had that stuff, who knows? She may have had severe swelling, went into shock. You never know. But we had the items we needed to make the situation better for that hiker. But, like I said, like the video, don't like it. I hope you did. Give us a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to our channel. We look forward to seeing more videos and getting out and doing more hikes and sharing that with you. Leave us a comment. We don't monetize our channel, so we don't have ads coming through. We do that for your viewing pleasure. We're not really interested in making money off this. Just sharing our experiences and what we go through. But as for first aid kits and first aid, that's all I have really to say. And as always, we'll see you on the trail. To body outside. So, going over our system, we're stop this and record it, redo it, because I just, actually, you know what, stop. We're going
5, 4.
Alright, welcome back. Like I said, we're going to discuss first aid. We brought the recording inside because it's getting a little, it had the mosquitoes out there this evening. So, it's a good time also to talk about, in our kits, we have insect protection cream and bite cream. This will stop the itch from the mosquitoes that you receive whenever they're out there biting. I also have a little thing called poison ivy. I don't like this. Let's start over. We liked it so much that we decided to go with it. Didn't want to carry this box around with me though, so we decided to downgrade. Now I want to show you the inside of the box. You know. There's the inside of the box.
5, 4.
Welcome back. As I said, we're going to discuss first aid. This is the kit that we bought at Walmart. It comes in. Now, one thing that I have really, you just done that in the middle of that video. What?
The paracord bracelet. You didn't talk about that. I figured you get what I mean, but obviously not. Besides, we're like 5 minutes in.
Stop it.